Hi there, Commanders. GuardianE here. Welcome to the second half of the 2.5th anniversary for Goddess of Victory Nikke, and alongside the second half, we are getting the second SSR drop. So this is going to be an overspec pickup recruitment banner for Mihara Bonding Chain. She's been in the game, at least for the side story elements, for a while now, and she's finally released as part of the anniversary or half anniversary celebration, and we're going to be going in for her today. Standard 1% for Pilgrim / Overspec out of the overall 4% for an SSR. And we're going to go in. Typical, I think I'm going to try to stick to the 200 pulls just to see how we do, irrespective of the new benefit system that they added, which is nice. It kind of eases a little bit of the burden, but, and here we go! First multi coming up empty. But yeah, I think I'm going to probably go 200 deep, just like I was willing to go with Little Mermaid, with Siren, and just kind of see how things go. Just missed getting the full counters on the first multi. So let's see if the second multi gets us anywhere closer. Alright. Let's ease into this one a little bit. Easy does it. Easy oh, no. Fake out, fake out. Oh. Dang it. So Mihara is not one to shy away from pain, although she's the one generally receiving the pain. Again, I'm missing the Rappy from the counters. Dang it. Okay. Alright. Next multi. Third multi in. Yeah. But let's hope that she's not dishing out the pain to me today, because I'm not feeling it. I would rather not. Alright, let's do a quick draw. Ooh, okay, gold. Let's see that overspec. Alright. Ooh, was that number 9? That number 9? Late in the game? Okay. Oh, hey. Mihara into Mihara? Mihara into Mihara? Maybe? 3. 4. 5. Hey, Rappy. 6. 7. 8. So I think it's this one? Oh, no. Oh, it's number 10. It's number 10. Oh! And? No, it's not. It's not. It's AdMe. Why? It's AdMe. Why? I don't know if I have AdMe Max Limit broken. I don't use her for anything, but I don't know. I guess that's okay. We got our first gold of the set today, so I guess that's something. I guess I can redeem some of these recruitment benefits too. So as I'm going into the 200 pulls, I guess, I will get like a rebate of at least 20, I think? I'm not sure. But yeah. I was kind of hoping we'd get a Mihara early, and then we can kind of go for additional copies. Boom! Oh, dang it. I haven't looked at her kit. I know that she is a fire DPS. We have a lot of fire DPSs in the game, so it's a pretty competitive spot, but having multiple fire damage teams for raids and stuff is a valuable thing to have in your back pocket, so we would like to get her here. Alright, and boom! Oh, no! Where are the fake outs, man? Not happening. I did go through all of the latest campaign chapters and everything. It has been... Oh! We got the full counters! That's gotta be good luck, right? Good luck. So from here, we gotta hit recruit again, and we're gonna be blessed. We're gonna be blessed. The counters will never let us down. Right? Right? Our girls have got our back, and we've got their backs. And boom! See? The counters don't let us down. The counters will not let us down. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, yes! Okay, 2! And a Mihara to start. That's gotta be a blessing, right? That's gotta be an RNG blessing. Okay. Alright, first up to bat. That's who? Oh, Tuva. Tuva, okay. The Survivalist. Not my first copy, but still a nice sight. Nice to see her. Tetra, that's not her. Okay, who is this? Freema? Miss Sleepy Caterpillar. I do love Freema, but yeah, did not need to see them today. Okay, the counters kind of trolled me there. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that was... Oh, what? Okay, we got Mihara at the beginning and the end here. This is such a troll multi. I feel like this is the counters delayed April Fool's joke. May 1st joke. May 1st joke instead. Ugh. Come on now. Can't do that to me. Please. Please, please, please. Alright, let's slow play this one. Slow play. Ooh, ooh, okay, okay. Check out that pulse. Check out that pulse. It's gotta be Mihara. It's gotta be Mihara. And... Oh, another 2! Back-to-back doubles? Neon? You wouldn't prank me twice in a row, right, Neon? Right? I know you're a spy and all, but... Alright, I already forgot where they are in here. Okay, first one. And, oh, there she is! Oh, the Overspec animation, and yes! She looks spectacular as the Overspec. Yeah, Overspectacular. That design is absolutely incredible. What a glow up. Mihara looks absolutely amazing. Wrapping that whip around her. Very, very lascivious. And, yeah, just eye candy galore. I'm hoping she's good. I don't know. Again, I think she is going to be a fire DPS. I haven't looked at her fully revealed kit, so I'm not sure. Hey, Anis! Okay, so the counters are coming back and making up for the previous little prank that they played. We got another one in here. It could be a double Mihara. It is not. It is not. Okay. Elysian. Who from Elysian are we seeing today? Oh, Diesel! The classic. The classic. Bright smile. Okay, alright, we got our first Mihara of today. That is glorious. Very, very happy to see her here. And we are gonna keep diving in. We're gonna keep diving in here. Alright. So I think we're 80 pulls deep at this point. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about the campaign. Yeah, the campaign, the latest chapters in the campaign, things are kind of starting to heat up a little bit. Getting the reveal of the new third beast of the 4 beasts. Ziz is adorable. I love her. Like, when are we going to be able to get the 4 beasts? They've done a really good job of making all of the 4 beasts very charming. So I have to think that they're going to let us get access to them somehow. They're probably still working out, like, what system they're going to use to incorporate them. I don't know. Alright, another dud. But yeah, definitely looking forward to that, because, again, all the 4 beasts have a lot of charisma. They're all very charming in their own way. I feel like they're not going to build up these characters to forever kind of lock them away as NPCs. So, we'll see. We'll see. Could be wrong, but I have a feeling we'll be able to get Ziz at some point, get Levy at some point. Yeah. So I would like to get all 3 that have been revealed so far have been winners. And so, eager to see how that plays out. Alright. So we've been just been taking L's since I started talking about the campaign. It's been, okay, one away from the counters here. Has not been that great. Oh, we can get a little recruitment rebate here. That's nice. And we can use it right away now. So, I have been away. I've been traveling on business, so this is going to go out a little bit later than I'd like to. Actually, I'm kind of behind on a lot of videos, as I always tend to be. Okay, alright, yes. SSR. Okay. Gold. Make it happen. Let's see some overspecs. Let's see some overspecs. Okay, just one. Just one. It's alright. As long as that's Mihara, we're all good. Or frankly, you know, I'm missing a couple of the regular Nikke. Getting any of them would be a huge win as well. Got double Ani so far. Happy to see. Missilis and not Overspec. Alright. Missilis is going to give us Laplace instead. There we go. Oh, oh yeah, and the I guess the future Overspec for Laplace, Maxwell, and Drake. I mean, I don't know how they're kind of pumping out new redesigns left and right, and I'm curious how they're gonna incorporate that. Oh, triple Anis, nice. I'm curious how they are going to handle that moving forward, because it feels, I don't know. Do you think they might? I could see them, and I'm not going to say this is, my really what I'm going to kind of stick to as a theory, but I could see them implementing like a new upgrade system rather than just releasing new versions for everybody. I mean, I don't know, because we've got Absolute and... oh, God. Alright, well... this one was bad. That was definitely a hit. Alright. But yeah, we're just getting so many new redesigns with all of the new story chapters. I'm just curious. I'm wondering if they really are going to stick to every single one is going to be an actual overspec with their own overspec banner. Is that really how they're going to do things moving forward? I don't know. We've gotten no fake outs today. I have to say the RNG has been tried and true. They haven't lied. They've been a little trollish with the golds that we've gotten, but otherwise, not gotten any fake outs. Alright, we'll do a quick draw this time. And bada bing! Oh. No fake out. No fake out. Dang it. Dang it. Alright. We are winding down. I think I've got like 60 more pulls on deck for this. I was hoping it was going to go a little bit better. Now, for anybody that's newer that has lower reserves, remember that Pilgrim... yes! Okay, Pilgrim Overspec banners with the 1% rate. That is where your gold mileage has the most mileage, really. Alright, Mihara. Alright, Mihara. Give us the transition. Mihara into Overspec Mihara. Right here. Right. Oh, it's Elysian. I'm missing some Elysian. I am. But not Emma. And speaking of, new versions, right? New upgrades. Emma's looks glorious as well. Alright. So far, it's been a little dry. The SSR rate has been good. I gotta say that. Like, the SSRs have been delivering, just not delivering the right order, I'm just gonna say. Alright, we can do another slow play here. Let's see. We got the perp. Got the perp. The purple. The perpies. Alright. Okay. Okay. Winding down. Home stretch. And hoping that the home stretch gives us at least one more Mihara would be great. One more Mihara would be nice. I've got enough gold mileage to max limit breaker if I really... come on. Come on now. So, I mean, at the 1%, like, on average, you would get, like, 1 per 100 pulls. Again, a give or take. It's not exact. And again, that is an average, which means some people are going to get 4 copies in the first 100, some people are going to get no copies in the first 100. That's just the way it goes. But we've definitely, on both of these banners, not done incredibly hot. In terms of the actual rate-up character, the rate-up Nikke. Oh, okay, alright, that could change. That could change here. But historically in Nikke, anniversaries have kind of rode me a little rough. I'm just saying. Alright, starting with another Mihara. Okay, I'm doubting it being a sign, but I'm gonna keep hoping. I'm gonna keep hoping. Alright, so here's the gold. Please, Tetra. I am missing some Tetra. Some of the new additions to the Oh, yes! I was just gonna say! Breddy! That is awesome! I do not have Breddy. That is fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, she is a new addition. A new addition. She is got the super taster herself, Breddy, looking plump in all the right places. Now, I will say I really liked her story. Like, as like one of sort of the little side stories about Splendiman, but at the same time, them kind of giving her this blessing that's also a curse a little bit in terms of her tasting and everything. I thought it was pretty compelling. I thought it was nice, and I also really like her relationship in the team, right? So that's awesome. We got Breddy. That is great to see. Wasn't Overspec Mihara. Was not Overspec Mihara, but at the same time, I would consider that a win. Absolutely 100% I would consider that a win. Okay, well, let's keep moving. Got 2 multis left to get to the 200, I should say. And I might just do 210 just to put the 200 plus on the thumbnail. We'll see. I don't know. I always get to 200 and I want to do like one more. So that will probably happen again. Alright, so this is it. This is the 200. Let's go ahead and redeem our benefits so we can use these tickets to get to the 200. So here we go. They also dropped the skin for Mihara, the Gacha skin. We'll take a closer look at that. We'll take a closer look at the Cinderella skin that dropped too as part of the, the halfway point update for the 2.5th anniversary. Oh, you're gonna end it with this? End it with a dud? End it with a dud? A dead multi. Oh wow, that's weird. All the purples right there at the end. Alright. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do our 210. Again, this should be 210 pulls, and that's what we're going to call it. Win or lose. We're walking away with 1 Mihara. Once again. Alright, and bada boom! Dang, man. Oh, okay! They saved the fake out for the very end. Come on, fake out into Mihara. Oh, 2! 2 Miharas. Make it 2 Miharas. I'll take 2. I'll take 2. If you give me 2 Miharas right now, I will go ahead and I will grab the last one that we need to max limit break from mileage. I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Give me 2 Miharas, and I'll do it. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen right here. All right, Ether. Let's see. Missilus. Oh, yes! Okay, 1 out of 2. So this is the first limit break that we're getting for our Overspec Mihara. Okay. Mihara Bonding Chain. We got the next one lined up right now, and... could it be? Oh, get it! Yes! Yes! Alright! Coming through. We made a deal. We made a deal, Mihara. I will stick to my deal. I will hold my end of the bargain. No problem. No problem. You came through, I'll come through. You got my promise. You got my promise. Double Mihara, which does, of course, mean that we've got, we just need 1 more copy for the max limit break, which I will do right now. So glad that I didn't stop at 200. If I stopped at 200, it's just like that meme where like 90% of gamblers stop right before they lose. Like that. If I stopped at 200, I would have missed out on those 2 Miharas, right? Alright, so that's awesome. That does mean, of course, that we can secure our 4th copy here and max limit breaker. So let's go ahead and do that. I've got plenty of gold mileage, as you can see, because I am stocked and ready for summer. I am stocked and ready for the Stellar Blade collab. But that's later. That's later. Let's go ahead and grab our Mihara right now, and bada boom! And, alright, so here she is. Let's go ahead and quick equip. Get all of that tier 9 manufacturer gear on her. We'll go ahead and boost her skills to. So we'll talk about these in a little bit. But we'll play it safe right now. Give her the 777, which is, again, if you're ever kind of low on resources, getting a Nikke to 777 is pretty low cost, and like you're getting diminishing returns the higher and higher you go. So getting them to 777 is usually a pretty low commitment. But we can go ahead and limit break her right now. Let's go ahead and get those stars and get that lobby screen. There we go. B-E-A, beautiful. And we get ourselves this this lovely lobby screen. Let's go ahead and check this out. Alright. Oh, the sparkle, the chains, the finger to the lips, and that expression is glorious. Look at the little glint across the different chain links too. Really nice. Matches very well with the shiny fabric of her outfit. That dreamy gaze. The quietly fully restrain me, which does play into her kit actually. They've got a little kind of flavor mechanic in her kit, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But yeah, she looks spectacular. Those devastating, mouth-watering curves all around, and then just the pink haze, the silk sheets that kind of contrasts the juxtaposed with the leather and the chains that she's got. Fantastic, fantastic. All right, let's get a little bit of overloading done in here too before we try her out. See what we roll. That is absolutely useless. That is... Oh! So we got elemental damage, but it's only in the first slot. Last slot is completely worthless. Could be anything is better, basically. Oh, max ammo. Why do I keep getting these charge ones? Okay, come on. Come on, really? Really? Do you see this? Do you see this trash? Jeez. Give me something. No way! Stop it! Stop! We'll do one last roll here to see if we can get, I mean, max ammo is useful. We can get the max ammo for now. Those custom modules did me dirty. That was absolutely terrible, but... Alright, well, let's take a closer look at Mihara. Attacker, Burst 3 Machine Gunner, of course, from Wardress. Missilus, Overspec. Following the terrorist attack on the Ark, Mihara's memory was erased once again. Through mana, she received a new body that Siouan had prepared beforehand. She has returned to the surface, searching for rare rapture species. And that was sort of part of Mihara's squad's original purpose, right? It was like scavenging on the surface, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We've already taken a healthy look, of course, at her idle pose and standing art and tap animation, but really just absolutely glorious. I love that she actually gets a little flush across her smooth skin as well when she gets the lovey-dovey eyes going. Obviously, lots of leather and latex and sheer stocking material too, coming together in just a symphony of decadent fetishism. Scandalous from head to toe. She's got that whip enticingly wrapped around her figure. Openings on the sides. Love when they have sort of these finger grip tops like this. It just really emphasizes the softness and the decadence as the fingers sink into just those luscious curves. We take a look at her shooting pose here. She's got that giant gun in tow and firing off those rounds. Now, it is a little disappointing that the belt of ammo doesn't really move. It's, you know, I know there are limitations with how they can work with the spine technology and everything. I do feel like they could have done something with the belt of ammo there, but, I mean, that notwithstanding, she is wobbling in all the right places. Love the sheer fabric of her dress, or the pelvic curtain, just showing off tons of eye candy galore. There's that reload animation that you can see right there. And yeah, love, of course, the parting of the hair to give that magnificent view. Now, our pose is a little stouter. It's not closer to the side view that some of the cover and shooting poses have, but I don't mind it. Looks good to me. And then the chibi pose, here she is. And strutting her stuff, walking forward with purpose. Firing animation. Down the sights there, the reload, slapping, getting that clip, the belt feed in, stun, CD Club, a rather unusual name, but I like it. That's strange, I don't remember ever having been here, but this place feels so familiar somehow. Yeah, Mihara is certainly something of a tragic character in the mid stages of the campaign. In the middle of there, yeah, pretty gut-wrenching moments for sure with her and Uni. But while we're here, we can take a look at the Gacha skin. Very elaborate, beautiful, decadent, with all of the the candelabras and the throne that's covered in what's kind of like thorns, obviously lending itself to the S&M concept with the name Pain Eater that we can see. It is a Gacha skin. Tap animation, she kicks up her feet and runs her fingers down her leg. I love the sound effect of her hand running across the silk or the nylon of the stockings. It's just something very particular about it as she's doing it. Obviously she has the heart eyes and the tongue. Hair a little tousled too. The outfit itself, reminiscent of an elegant dress or even a wedding dress with the white fabric, but does have the splash of red with the roses across. The roses, of course, do have their thorns, and there is some spikes across the top and the back of the chair that she's sitting in. You have candles all around, lit, and the flames just wavering back and forth and through the idle animation and the tap animation. Obviously, live candles working very well with the theme and the hot wax. Naturally, she's got that soft flush across her cheeks, the tousled hair, the elegant pose, and then kind of the switch up of the legs, really just kind of accentuating the view. She looks really quite something. And then if we go to the shooting animation here, oh my god. I love that the dress is kind of pulled to the side, just really beautiful. The bustier looks amazing from behind too, and that is a splendid view that you get as part of the burst animation as well. Now, what I will say for the Gacha skin, the lobby pose that they chose, because I did see it online, it's not of her back. It's actually of her face, which is fine, but it's just like kind of a zoom into the side, and it's kind of hard to see like really anything except her face. So I don't know. I don't know if I love this. You know, maybe they'll change it. I don't know, but at least for the time being, it doesn't feel as premium as it could be. So here is the chibi animation. There she is, kicking up her legs in the chair, in the chibi form. Super cute. Got, of course, the strut animation, the fire, and everything else. Reload, stun animation, talk. I'll be waiting for you tonight, hee. Oh my goodness. And then, isn't there somewhere darker or quieter we can go? It's too bright here. Yeah. Preferring those secluded and darker places. But yeah, I think she looks amazing. Honestly, her default look is amazing. So it's in terms of like the skin itself, it had to deliver on a lot of fronts to go the extra mile. I think her tap and shooting animations are really amazing stuff in this Gacha skin. The burst animation is spicy as all hell. Lobby that they chose, the lobby screen, could have been a little bit better. So I'm still mulling it over. I haven't decided whether or not I'm willing to pick it up. We can take a look, and we can actually use the Gacha tickets though that we get, the free ones, right? So let's do that. We can grab some free ones from the shop. Always nice. Nets us a 0% chance of getting the skin, but still some nice rewards in here. We can actually see the burst animation here, preview. So the thorns, the panning down the back as she's bent over. I mean, the sweat dripping down her face, the look of exertion as she's peeking back at us. It's just pretty magnificent. So let's go ahead and use the free tickets that we get as part of the update and in the store. Out of this. We have some better luck at the second ticket. Not quite. Third free spin. No. Lucky number 4, as they say. No, not quite. Not quite. Alright. Now, while we're talking about skins, there is the new mission pass that features a new Cinderella skin. You can see here. So I actually love this skin. I think she looks so good. Beautiful me. I love how snugly it clings to her voluptuous figure. The short skirt. The leather jacket, the black bow is just so stylish. The black shoes, holding up the handbag, doing a little fashion pose too. And then she's got the shades snugly resting in her cleavage there. I love that as she's pressing her forearm against her chest, there's a little, wobble and movement too. I love that little attention to detail. Really brings it to life. So good. Here's the shooting pose. Once again, just squeezing her curvaceous figure, bare legs, beautiful. And then, oh wow, so yeah, just it's skin tight. That dress with the lining there is just an exceptional view. Really glorious looking stuff. Very nice with the reload, with the shield. Gotta love it. And then, of course, the chibi. There she is, floating along in her dress. So stylish and vogue. Looks really great. So the only thing holding me back from picking up this skin is that I do have her Gacha skin. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a huge incentive to pick up multiple skins for the same characters, so unless one is flatly better than the other and you're never going to use the other one again, it's a harder sell, I should say. So even though I really do adore this skin, I don't know if I'm going to be picking this one up. If they added a skin randomizer, that would go a long way, I feel, into you know, helping me justify the purchase a bit. But alright, so we're going to go ahead and take Mihara out for a spin in the shooting gallery against a Fire Weak boss. I went ahead and slapped together this team full of Fire Burst 3 machine gunners, as you can see with Rappy here, as well as Modernia, Marion on the side. We do have Siren here for the Burst 1, and we do have Crown as well for the Burst 2. So, yeah. Well, let's check out the burst animation first. Let's see it here. Oh my god. It's so good. That angle, that look that she gives us is just so enticing and bewitching. So yeah, glorious burst animation. And from an aesthetics perspective, again, I like the shooting pose. I like the little, like, kind of blades that she has on the side, or the counter, sort of the different, like, pins that she uses. And additionally, as part of her pose, I like sort of the outstretched, almost like spider legs that stick out from her. I think it's just kind of like an overall, like, neat. It adds to her silhouette. It's pretty nice, as well as kind of the dark haze that she has during the burst. I think from an aesthetic perspective, they did a really great job here. So taking a look at her kit, we got to talk about her kit now. And I haven't had a chance to kind of go through it, digest it a bit, and kind of evaluate it. So Mihara's kit, overall, relatively straightforward in terms of her approach. She is a fire DPS unit. That's what she is built for, is just dealing damage. That's really kind of the long and short of it. There are certain elements that make her unique, and they are unique, pretty unique to her. The only issue that I would say is that those things are a little undertuned. I think they don't make as much of an impact as they could, and I think a lot of people are kind of ragging on Mihara's design because of it. So, you know, flatly, Fire DPS, Burst 3, is a pretty competitive slot. We have a lot of them in tow. And so because of that, she's got to kind of step up her game to be competitive. Now, at the same time, again, she has these kind of unique elements of her kit. Most notably that she enhances sustained damage and deals sustained damage. So that's kind of like a damage over time, and so that is kind of her thing. And it works really well from a flavor perspective, I think. I like that they were trying to do something unique with it as well, and that does mean that she's going to synergize with other team compositions that deal sustained damage. So that's great. I think that's a good thing overall. The main problem with that is that, at least for the time being, the sustained damage, we don't have a ton of units that can take advantage of that right now. Now, another thing, one of the primary uses of a fire DPS is in Anomaly Interception against Indivilia. Now, one of the problems with this is that Indivilia, who is the Fire Weak boss, has debuff immunity. And because the sustained damage counts as a debuff, that does mean that she's effectively immune to Mihara's gimmick. Which is a huge oversight. I do feel like they may have overlooked it or made a mistake. They may even change it or buff her in the future. I don't think she needs to be, like, top of class just because she's an Overspec Nikke. I don't think that's the case. A lot of people are complaining that Rappy Red Hood basically does more DPS than her and has more utility, more versatility. I don't think that's necessarily wrong, but I do think that Mihara does different things. So, like, again, there's the sustained damage element, and then the other piece is that if she's incapacitated, there are all of these debuffs that can happen on the enemy as well. So that kind of leans into the whole S&M angle. If she's incapacitated, or even her skill that we know of, which is when something bad happens to her, or she feels something, she can share it, right, with another person. So I like that they play into that flavor quite a bit. But again, it's pretty gimmicky. And now, all that being said, she is still a really good fire DPS. Do not get me wrong. And for people that are saying that she's bad, it's not true. She is not bad. But it does happen. It does so happen that, like, she has a couple of inconveniences that really don't allow her to meet her full potential. I do wonder if they're going to release an Overspec Uni in the future that'll pair with her, that will actually unlock, like, more of her capability. I could totally see that happening, and I think that'd be fair. Like, I would actually be excited at the prospect of that, because it makes a ton of sense. But yeah, we'll just have to see. I don't know if they're going to buff her in any way, or make any changes to her kit, or, you know, modify. Obviously, she's going to be very, very good against the Gluttony boss, and there's no question there. That's certainly going to be the case. But in terms of overall versatility and utility and power levels and everything else, Mihara is not necessarily a must summon. I don't think that's the case. She's a must summon from a design perspective, but from a gameplay perspective, yeah, she does leave, like, a little wanting. But at the same time, she's definitely still strong. Like, I don't think people that are kind of just undercutting her and saying that she's terrible, I definitely do not see that being the case. And I honestly do I do feel like Shift Up has something up their sleeve with respect to like an Overspec Uni pairing. The question is though, how far in advance are we gonna have to wait for an Overspec Uni for that to actually come to fruition? Alright, so I think that is gonna do it for this video where we're covering the release of Mihara, the Overspec version in Goddess of Victory Nikke, as part of the second half of the 2.5th anniversary celebration. Let me know how your pulls went, your recruits went for Mihara. Hopefully they went very, very well if you decided to max her. Best of luck to you. I hope you got her on your free pulls and everything else going forward. And let me know what you thought about the update, the event so far, how things are progressing, the story, the campaign, all that stuff. Keep the spoilers to a minimum, just because we don't know if everybody is caught up. I'm sure a lot of newer players that have not been able to get up to the campaign. But anyway, that is going to do it. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider leaving a like, commenting down below, subscribing to the channel for more Goddess of Victory Nikke content. We thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, let's protect our Nikke.